How you going? Having a nice day? Just playing with some new instruments today. See this one here, it's called a tambo stick. It's like a tambourine on a stick. I think it's quite cool because it's like one-handed thing, so you can do other things with the other hand, like play a recorder. Hi, tree huggers. Hey, G, how you going? Just mucking around with some new instruments today, or ones which I haven't really done much with. Hi, Carolyn McDonald. How you going? So yeah, this is the tambo stick, which I think is quite a cool instrument. I think partly, yeah, because you can do other things while you're playing it, because it's one-handed. How am I going today? I'm doing well, thank you. Oh, hi, Mandy. How you going, Mandy? Nice to see you here. Madison, you're on the TikTok. Yeah, that's cool. Some people are following me around. Your flight got delayed. Oh, that's annoying. Sorry to hear that. So this is one of the instruments I'm going to muck around with today, which is called a tin whistle. Hi, Eliotto. It's called a tin whistle. It's like a pretty old instrument, and it's an old English instrument, and it's a bit Celtic. And it sounds a bit like this. Yeah, it's they've been around a long, long time. This company here have been making them since 1843. I think the thing that's a bit difficult with them is they take quite a lot of air, like more than a recorder, say. But they've got quite a nice kind of windy sound to them, I think. I think they sound quite nice. Also, they're tuned to a certain key, so you can't do any note on them. Or you kind of can if you do some unusual kind of finger placement, but it's mostly just in a single key, like this one's in C. So that is a tin whistle. That's the first instrument I wanted to show you today. I think I'd like to do a bit more of that. I think it's quite a nice one. Maybe a kind of a Pied Piper thing or something. It's glitchy for you. Oh, that's unusual. Sorry. So next instrument I'm going to have a bit of a play with today is this one. Look at this. It looks like just a stick, doesn't it? But it's got holes. Look at that. It's got holes in it. And it's a flute. It's too glitchy for me too. I'm not sure what's going on with the glitchy. Hang on, I'll switch to another. Is that any better? Is that any better? Hi, Madison. I'm glad you like my music. Hi, Diku Dark. Yeah, hello, that person. So it's just a bit of wood made into a flute, and it sounds much nice. It's a nice little instrument. It must have been my home internet, my home Wi-Fi connection, because I've switched to 5G, and now you're saying it sounds better. See, this is a little wooden instrument. Lethality, I love your music. Thank you, I'm glad you do. I'm playing my flute on the roof, yeah. I'm playing my flute on the roof, yeah, that's where I'm playing my flute. So yeah, it is a flute, but it's like a really old-fashioned kind of flute. It's quite nice. So, next one is this one. Carolyn is your mum. This one here is a Yamaha fife, and this one here is, some people think of it as like a beginner flute, and I guess it could be. It's kind of a bit like a mix between a recorder and a flute. It's called a fife, but it's a proper instrument too. But often people buy this for their kids to start on the flute because it's quite cheap and quite indestructible, or quite strong at least. And people often buy it for the kids to see if they would like to play the flute before spending a lot more money on a more expensive one. Chivy asked how many instruments I have in total, and at the moment it's about 20. I might have got another one, but yeah, this is, so this, it sounds a little bit like a recorder too. Who's the greatest flute of all? Who's so brave you would not believe? Who's the best and will never fall? This is the legend of Steve. It's a funny little instrument anyway. So that's a fife. Next instrument. Next instrument is... Anyone know what this is? Anyone know what this is? See this? Anyone know what this is? This? See? You know what this is? You know what this is? It's called a kazoo. Kazoo, yeah, lethality, you knew that. And if you just blow into it like, nothing happens. The idea is there's a little membrane thing here and you got to hum over it and then it makes the sound like this. It does look like a thermometer, Mandy, yeah. Oh no, I've got a temperature. I don't really, it's not a thermometer. In the 1970s. Yeah, I think you're right about that. Well, it's got some English and it's like... and then sitting in the corner. Oh, that's enough of that. I'm a silly Billy, aren't I? Yeah. That was kazoo language, which is different to recorder language. Recorder sort of language sounds like this. Our next instrument, this is one which I rescued from a charity shop. I bought it from a charity shop and cleaned it up and made it all like new again. Recorder language is like this. This is, my name is Richard. Yeah? Maybe I'll do some of the comments. Hang on, actually probably recorder language would work better with a smaller recorder. I'll try this one. Charity shops are good, particularly I find because a lot of people start playing the recorder and then stop, so their parents take it to a charity shop. And yeah, I'm thinking what I'm going to do is whenever I see one there, I'm going to buy it, do it up, and then give it away. Hi Milk Dog, how's your day going? You know, my day's going good. I've just been mucking around with instruments really, having a bit of fun. Oh, this next instrument, see this one here, it's called a sopranino recorder. The normal one that you're used to seeing is called a soprano, and this is the next size down. Then the next size down again is this one. This one's called a Garklin recorder. And this one here is so high pitched that it can only be heard by dogs. Not really. This one here, look how close the holes are, and look how big a finger is. See, look at this. Look. can hardly, it's hard to even play it because the finger holes are so close, see? My name is Richard and I'm sitting in the corner playing on my really, really tiny recorder. It's kind of like a normal one, but it is much smaller. It's really, really high pitched. It really is a squawker. Yes, Chivy, this is a Garklin. Garklin, I think that's how you say it. Now this is my biggest recorder I've got at the moment, but I've got a bigger one on order, which is a tenor recorder, which is twice as big as the normal recorder. Duo recorders, well, duo recorders, how about this? Oh no, that's too many. Hang on, that might be too many, hang on. That was too silly. Oh, you like my shirt? Look, it's got me on it. Watch. I'll show you something I figured out before. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. See my shirt? See this? See my shirt? My name is Richard Shirt, and I'm sitting in a corner. I bet you didn't think you'd be seeing this today. Somebody asked if I have a piano. Yeah. I have a keyboard. So I have a keyboard. I'll show you. It's a bit of a mess at the moment because I've got all these instruments out, but yeah, there's my keyboard, my MIDI controller, which I use for writing stuff into my software. Oh, my little cup, which is pretty much empty. Oh no. Yeah. Oh, my pen, look, a pen, look at that, a pen. And you know what else? You know what else? Look at that, look what I've got, look at that. Oh, I'll show you one thing which is really cool. This is what somebody gave me at a recent show. Look at this. Lucy Rocks. Lucy Rocks, see? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that, Lucy Rocks. And also, Rich fan. I'm gonna wear it actually. Look at this. I'll wear that. There you go. Lucy Rocks. Isn't it nice? Yeah, yeah. Someone made that for me and came to one of my shows and gave it to me. What was I doing? I got distracted a bit there. I was showing instruments and then I got distracted with some questions. Oh, questions! Question time. I'm gonna answer some questions. Do you like anime? I don't dislike it, but it's not really something I've got into. 5 questions. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do. You wanna make me something? You're not so crafty. Maybe when we meet, you could buy me coffee. How's that? Can I play the bass guitar? I've got to admit that I don't play the bass guitar. No, I use software for that. What is your favourite restaurant? My favourite restaurant is Dosa Hut in Waitara. How many recorders can I fit in my mouth? The most was, I do that in my live shows when I do in public performances. The most is 5. And it's 5 of the normal sized recorders. Where will I be sitting next? After this, I will be sitting in my couch. And I, probably, that's enough of that. Probably today, I think I'm going to do a new video today. I think I'll do a new video today. What will it be about? I don't know. I kind of figure it out quite last minute. I have a look at my list of ideas I've got. Pick one I like the look of and do a video. Oh. Where you going to Canada? Will I go to Canada? I'm not sure when I'll go to Canada, but I want to, yeah. I'd really like to go to the, what's the comedy festival? Just for Laughs, Montreal Just for Laughs. If they got me on, that would be nice. What else? How many small recorders could I fit in my mouth? Probably all of them. Chivy wants to see a day in the life of Richard video. Okay. Maybe that feels like a thing for YouTube, yeah. Because at the moment I'm kind of figuring out which content belongs on which platform. Because it seems that TikTok is a entertainment platform and they seem to like mostly just the songs and the short form videos. I'm finding Instagram like they like my songs and things too, but they like it when I do a little bit more about me. So they like it when I post things about what's happening with me. And like little things, little gifts people have got me and things like that. On YouTube obviously it's where I put the longer videos, so the longer versions of the songs which aren't on the other platforms. But also on YouTube, it might be where I do a tour. Also YouTube is where I'm thinking a next thing I might do is kind of more some kind of instructional videos. So how do I come up with ideas? Or how do I write a song? Or how do I do rhymes? Or how do I produce a song? Things like that. I think that could be interesting. I did a little poll on my YouTube community and there's about 300 people responded and 95% of them said they'd like that. So that's something that I think I'd like to do. Next question, when did you meet Lucy? I met Lucy when Lucy was given to me in Xmas of 2019 for Xmas. Xmas, everybody, Xmas. My favorite kind of Xmas is Xmas. Xmas. Oh, questions. I've got lots more questions. You've got much more than 5. Leo just likes watching my videos. That's nice. Thank you. Yeah. What would I name your cat? I think you should name your cat, is it a kind of boy or girl cat? I suppose it doesn't really matter. You could choose a name which works with either. You could call it, well, I had a cat, right? It's a girl cat. I think Elizabeth. Elizabeth should be the name of your cat, Elizabeth. Not shortened, full Elizabeth. Elizabeth the cat. I think that's great. Do I know your name, Jerry Garcia? No, I'm not sure who that is. Madison's asked, can you make a song with my name? That person's name is Madison. And they're really good and they do not sin. And I'm going to tell you one more thing. That song was about Madison. There you go, that's a song about Madison. You've got a cat called Fish. You lost your cat, oh no. Maybe your cat actually just went to and got a new home. Sometimes they do that. My first cat was called Black and White Cat. And my second cat was called Brown Cat. And you know why? Because I'm creative. Madison, I just did a song with your name. Did you miss it? I do songs with I do like proper songs. I do like shortest songs which are about a minute and a half, with people's names. So if somebody gives me information like they give me information like that about the person's name and a little bit about them, what they like, what they do, what they're good at, and that kind of thing, and I write a proper song about them, like about a song that's about a minute and a half with a drum beat in the background. But for those ones, I do them via a site called cameo.com, which people make requests there, and I do full songs for them. For those ones, because they take me quite a bit of time and quite a bit of effort, there's a charge for those ones. People like them though. People seem to like them. I think I've done about 18 or 20 of them so far. Yeah. But yeah, so yeah, if you want a proper song about your name, you go to the Cameo and order one there. Yeah, there is, as I say, there is a charge. I don't think it's too much. I haven't put it too high, but it's then I can do a proper good song for you, which you'd like more with the drum beat and all that. How are you going? You happy? You having a good day? Having a good day. I've got way too many instruments out at the moment. I think I've shown you them all now. Oh, did I show you this? Did I show you this? Did I show you this? Do you know what this is? Do you know what this one is? You know what this is? Not in this live stream, in the other one. Okay, I'm losing track of what I did and which one. What is this? This is a bicycle seat. Yeah, it's an ocarina. Yeah, you're right. It's not a bicycle seat. It's an ocarina. Oh, my hair's starting to go. Look at that. It's going like, whoa, out there. Yeah. That's better. That looks more respectable. This is a Night by Noble ocarina. See, Night by Noble ocarina. It's a nice one. You named mine. Oh, what did I call your ocarina? I might have lost track a bit. Marky Pig, I am your favourite musician. Oh, that's nice. I'm glad of that. I'm glad you like my songs. I do too. My name is Richard and I'm sitting on a rock, playing the recorder while sitting on a rock. It is underneath me and I am on top. Next level life powers I have unlocked. Sitting on a rock. So yeah, I think it's a fun instrument. I guess that it's good because you can just kind of put it around your neck like this and take it with you. And it's plastic, so it doesn't break. A lot of them are ceramic, so they're easy to break. It's a little difficult to play. It's a little difficult to play compared to a recorder. It's smaller, I guess, so that's the benefit. It doesn't have that much of a range, so it can't do that many notes. So it can do, hang on, there's these ones. That's 1 octave. It's only 1.5 octaves, which isn't very much, so I guess you couldn't play a lot of things on it. So that's one restriction, whereas a recorder is 2 octaves, so you can start I need to practice my higher notes on this one. I haven't really played this one much. Yeah, this one you can play more of a range of notes on it, on the recorder. I guess that's why I like it. Flute can play higher again. So flute can play 3.5, I think. That's like I think 3, but I just can't remember the higher notes. Thank you very much, Kermit Palpatine, that's a funny name, for the gift. I appreciate that. What's my opinion on... You know what? I can't see what the thing is you're asking my opinion on. Could you type it out again so I can see? Okay? I didn't even know there was gifts on this, so thank you for that very much. I didn't know that was a thing. It's good to know. I knew it was on TikTok, but I didn't realize that there were like gifts in line on this one. That's really cool. But ask the question again, and I'll... An ogre. It's an ogre emoji. Do I like ogres? I guess there's only 3 times I've ever met an ogre, so I'm not sure if I know enough of them to really judge. Like one time I met an ogre, right? I was walking along, right, and there was a bridge, right? And I was wanting to go over the bridge, but the ogre was on the bridge, right? And so the ogre said, you may not pass. And I said, look, I need to get to the other side of the bridge. And they said, well, you can't come over this bridge unless you give me 5 pieces of gold. And I said, the thing is, though, I don't have 5 pieces of gold. And they said, well, you can't come over the bridge. And I said, well, that's awkward because I need to go over the bridge. And then I realized that like the water wasn't really that deep anyway, so I just walked over the water anyway, so I got past. That's the first story about when I met an ogre. Another story I met about an ogre was I was in like a woods, and there's a clearing, and then there was a house with a big green ogre in it, right? And the green ogre was really unfriendly, and he told me to get out of the... I was a donkey at the time, you see, I was a little donkey, and I sounded quite a lot like Eddie Murphy. And anyway, and so I met this green ogre with these weird things coming out of its head like this, and the ogre told me to go away, but I was perseverant, you know, and eventually we became friends. He was mean to me sometimes, the ogre. Oh, Chippy, thanks for giving me... Oh, I have no idea what ISK 450 adds up to, but I appreciate it. I don't know your currency, but thank you. Yeah, the ogre was called Shrek, and yeah, in that I was called. They just called me Donkey, basically. The third time I met an ogre, right, was when I was at shopping. I was out shopping, right. It's $5 Australian. Oh, thank you very much, Chibi. I appreciate that. Thank you. Anyway, ogres. I'm talking about my ogre stories because I'm trying to answer the person's question about whether I like ogres. The third time was I was at a shopping center, right, and there was somebody who was playing a recorder, right. It wasn't me; it was somebody else. There was a little kid playing a recorder, and they had a hat out, and they were playing songs and hoping that people would give them gifts. You see, and like whenever that happens, I always do. I give them some coins and I give them some encouragement. Sometimes they know who I am, which is funny. But then this ogre came along, a really big ogre, and he looked really mean. But then the ogre was listening to the recording music of this kid, and they kind of softened, and they started like they got a smile on their face, and it looked like they were really enjoying it. And so the ogre, right, they opened their wallet, and it had $100 note in it, so they gave the kid $100. So I think overall, yeah, I do like ogres. I hope that answers your question in a very thorough way. What's my opinion on chicken nuggets? Oh, well, okay. I've only met chicken nuggets 3 times. So I'm not going to do a 5-minute story about chicken nuggets. Do I like them though? They're okay. I don't think they're. If somebody said to you, if I was in jail and I was going to get the electric chair and they said, what would you like? I don't think chicken nuggets would be it. Chicken tenders, maybe? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I'd probably say chicken tenders with some, probably hash browns, actually. Can I play the Jurassic Park theme song? Oh, I can't remember it right now. Oh, I saw the My Hero dog sticker, Jivy. That was great, thanks. I'm a hero. Look, not all heroes have capes. That wasn't good. That's kind of like the Harry Potter theme song, isn't it? Goes a bit like that. As you can probably tell, this live has turned into just mucking around a bit. I don't know the SpongeBob theme song, but if I have to have a guess, it would go like this. SpongeBob is a sponge. And his full name is Robert. His shortened version is Bob. That sounds like what I think the SpongeBob song would sound like. Have I got that right? Let me know in the comments. Okay, what else? Can I play the Bread's Crummy theme song? Can I play Bread's Crummy theme song? I think so. Yeah. That's Bread's Crummy theme song, isn't it? Bread's Crummy theme song is a little song that I wrote for another creator called Breads with a Z for his YouTube channel. I wrote a little song for him. What's my favourite song to play? I think my favourite song to play is called Always Been a Player. Always Been a Player. I like Always Been a Player. And it goes, oh, Breads is here. Hey man, I didn't realize you're here. Always Been a Player goes a bit like this. It goes, I was chilling one night out with my flute, tapping on the keys and blowing a toot. Oops, hang on, I'm singing, chilling one night out with my flute, tapping on the keys and blowing a toot. Then I picked up my favourite recorder and played a lovely song while sitting in the corner. But a couple of guys are up to no good, started making fun of me and my wind instruments. They said, you're not a player, and I said, watch me play, and I loaded my recorder and I blew them away. Always been a player, always been a player. I've always been a player, I'm a player now and I'll be a player later. I've always been a player, always been a player, always been a player. I've always been a player, whether I'm in New Zealand or if I'm in Australia. I've always been a player. Yeah. So that's my favourite song to sing. It's kind of, when I do it on stage, I move about quite a lot and I kind of clown it up and I make it a bit more silly. Yeah, I think it's my favourite one to play. Also, there's another one, I can't really tell you about it yet, but you'll see it somewhere soon. You will. Can I play... My name is Richard and I'm sitting in the corner. This is why you're my favourite YouTuber. Oh, thanks. What? Because I just muck around. My name is Richard and I'm sitting in a corner, playing on my yellow and white outer recorder. Some people can perform, but I'm an outperformer. I've been playing so much, I need to have a drink of water. It's your fault, you know, you asked me to do that. How am I doing today? I'm doing good today. I've been having a fun morning. I've been doing live videos like this one. I did one on Instagram, which is a bit new. I haven't done them on Instagram very much. Did ones on TikTok, which I've done quite a lot. And now I'm doing this one here. And then after this, I think I'm probably going to make a new video. Make a new video and a new song today, I think. You need to get me more subscribers on YouTube. Yeah, my YouTube lags my other platforms a little bit. Like, why am I hitting myself with a recorder? I know. Hang on. My YouTube lags the others a little bit. It's kind of catching up a bit, and I'm still figuring out what people want on YouTube a bit more. And my TikTok's 450,000 now, I think, and my YouTube's 44,000. But I think I get a bit more. I think I get a bit more positive engagement on YouTube. Like I think it shows my stuff to people who like it a bit more, whereas TikTok just shows it to lots and lots of people, which is good because lots of people find me. I'm imagining a giant recorder as chopsticks. Oh, you know what? Maybe I could. I could use it like this and like eat something with this. You know what? Maybe I could do that. Someone's asking, did I do band as a kid? Did I do band? What do you mean? Did I do band as a kid? Well, was I in a band? No. I wasn't in a band as a kid, no. Did I do band as a kid? No. Out of context, Richard. Oh, do you mean was I in an orchestra? I was in a couple of orchestra things. There's one of the main theatres in Auckland City is called the Aotea Theatre. And I was in the opening ceremony of that in the orchestra, playing the flute. Yeah. This is a song about the comments in the video. This is a bit out of context, Richard. Yesterday it was my birthday. You missed out, one way through the nostril. Happy late birthday, Carolyn. 'Cause yesterday it was a birthday. Something in my room is on fire. Happy birthday on December the 4th. Hi, TY something something. Play 2 records at once. Seems like everyone here is having a birthday, which is probably statistically something that is pretty unlikely because there's not a massive amount of people here. My name is Richard and I'm sitting on a rock, playing my recorder while sitting on a rock. It is underneath me and I am on top. Next level life powers I have unlocked. Have you seen my latest song, Sitting on a Rock? Sitting on a Rock. I like that one. It's got 11 million views on TikTok, which was a surprise. I didn't think it would be that popular. But it's on Spotify and all of them. If you're on those, like on Spotify and Amazon or YouTube Music or Apple Music, I've got 6 songs up there now, 6 different ones. Got Sitting in the Corner, Richard Recorder in the Corner, The Legend of Steve, Flute on the Roof, Recorder in the Woods, Always Been a Player, and Sitting on a Rock. And Sitting on a Rock, I was actually sitting on a rock. It was a nice rock. It was in Hornsby, on a walk. I saw a rock and I thought, I'm going to sit on that rock. I thought, I've just come up with a wonderful idea. What if I do a video about sitting on a rock? And I thought, oh no, there needs to be more to it than that. I thought I can't just be sitting on a rock because that'd be boring. And I thought, well, what if, hang on. I've got a better idea. What if I was playing the recorder while sitting on a rock? I was like, that would be great. And also I thought, hang on, I'm outside. Is this a green screen or is it real? I thought, because probably in the future, somebody on my chat will probably ask, like maybe someone called Chivy or something who's from a really cold place will ask, is this a green screen? I looked around and I thought, no, it's not a green screen. It's real life. It's actually out in the woods. And I also thought, well, actually, it's definitely not a green screen because my friend Scotty Boom Booms is in front of me behind the camera. And down to the right of me is a 100-meter fall. So if I'm not careful, I might fall off and then you wouldn't see me again. Wouldn't that be something? If the last video you saw me on was me falling down and you never saw me again. Or where was I? Lee Felix is asking if I'm in Christchurch, and no, I'm not. I'm in Sydney, in Australia. Yeah, Chevy, I think I should write a story about that. I mean, I think it could be at least a page long. I think it could be a best-selling novel. Oh no, you forgot your cat's new name. It's Elizabeth the cat. Pay attention, Elizabeth the cat. You know when sometimes you are kind of doing something, you don't realize what you're doing, and then you realize there's people watching you? I think that just happened. I was actually only going to do this one for half an hour, but I think you're a fun bunch, so I'm going to hang around a bit longer. You'd read that novel, okay. Well, that novel's going to be on my merchandise site. It's going to be called Richard's Perilous Story About a Rock. One thing I am, like, I've got the shirts and stuff. I've got the shirt with Sitting on a Rock and the cup and that. I thought not everybody's in warm places, so I've put out sweatshirts and also hoodies with it as well. But the thing which I am most pleased to announce soon, well I suppose now, is I've just finished the sheet music for Recorder in the Corner. So I've done full sheet music, which has got the recorder part, including the recorder solo, the quite tricky recorder solo, the singing part, so all the notes for the singing, all of the drum notes as well. So it's got the score for the drums, so people who can play drums can play along, and also the bass note, the bass guitar for Recorder in the Corner. And wait, you say, there wasn't bass guitar in Recorder in the Corner. Well, I actually made a new version which does have bass guitar, so I thought the score should have all of it in it. So yeah, the score has recorder, singing, bass guitar, and the drum in it as well. Took me ages, and so that's one which there's going to be a price for that one. Probably not much, but yeah, that'll be one for sale for people who want it. Because what happens is quite a lot of school teachers have actually asked. They've said, look, I'd really like to teach the kids how to play the song, and they could probably just figure it out, but school teachers are very supportive and they say they'd like to get score for it so that they can also it helps the kids to learn to play score as well. Watch this. This is called the disappearing recorder. Where'd it go? It just fell on the ground, actually. That was the magic. Oh no, I told you the trick. Would I ever sell my Lucy recorder? No. I won't. I'll show you another trick, okay? This is an entirely different trick, okay? It's a different trick, watch this. Hang on, it didn't work. Where'd it go? You didn't see what happened then, did you? You saw me playing and then it just disappeared. No, it disappeared. You know why? Because I'm magic. Hey, that person, can you write a detailed novel about me? No, not at this point, because there's not enough to fit in it. Oh no, did it hit Kevin on the head? Sorry. How's my day? My day's good. Kind of feeling like I need to have my second coffee. I generally, if I have one coffee, I like one coffee. I have 2 coffees, that's good. 3 coffees, better. I think my peak though is 4. When I've had 4 coffees, I feel kind of the most best Richardish. What kind of coffees do I like? I'm a little bit specialty when it comes to coffees. I like, usually I like Ethiopian coffees, or generally African coffees overall. Kenyan and Ethiopian mostly. Kenya, high-graded Kenya AA beans. I like Ethiopia Yirgacheffe beans, usually really, really good. I like any beans which are the Gesha variety. They're always very nice. Esmeralda in Panama, they do ones which are extraordinary but very expensive, so they can be like a normal bag of coffee you might buy, which is $20 for a specialty coffee. They might be $100 or more for the same. But I generally, for coffee, I buy the beans green and unroasted, and I roast them myself, because I like that, because I can roast them to how I like them. I'm talking about coffee. Chivi asked me about coffee, so that's my story about my favorite coffee. I guess probably my favorite coffee is, yeah, probably Gesha coffee. Am I aware of the meme that your song created? Yeah, I'm aware of that, yeah. it was interesting. It was a bit strange. I wouldn't have minded if it didn't happen, but it also, because it did happen, what happened is a lot of people were paying attention to that song anyway. So if it didn't happen, it would have been fine, but then it did, and that was a bit weird, but that's okay. I wasn't displeased when it kind of went away. Can you please play the recorder in the corner? My name is Richard and I'm sitting in the corner. Sitting in the corner playing my recorder. If recorders turned into robots, they would be a transformer. I think I might have some kind of social disorder. But you know what though? I don't have a social disorder, just honesty. It's just that it's rhyming. It kind of rhymed. I guess I didn't say I do have a social disorder. I said I think I might. So there are two qualifiers there. And so I suppose it's still true that I think I might could be true, because with the two qualifiers, it could be that I think I might, but I don't. Or I think, but I don't. Chewies asks, a lot of musicians try to distance themselves from your most popular hits. Do you feel like you're getting tired of recording in the corner? No, because it's very new. Like, it's a new song. It's only been out since June, and June is usually, for most musicians who write a song, they've been doing it for a lot longer than a few months before they even release it. So they go on tour doing previous songs and then sing their new songs, and they might have been doing it for 6 months before they even release it. And also, a lot of bands will release an album once every couple of years, and so they'll be singing the ones from the previous album for a couple of years. And not just 4 months. Like, 4 months isn't long. So no, I'm not getting tired of that song. I like that song. It's a fun little song. I think I've done better, like technically better songs, but I admit I haven't done ones which have been quite as popular as that, but the other ones have been popular too, with more people than I would have ever imagined. Yeah, hope that answers your question. Can you make the music in the new FNAF movie? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Ah, stop it. Ah. Ah. Is that better? Hang on. Is that right? Hang on. Oh, that's better. I didn't know it didn't take long for Cobain to get tired of Smells Like Teen Spirit. Well, I guess Cobain was a bit of a troubled fella, so yeah. Someone keeps asking if they say they need to tell me something, which you can just tell me. Mila, my name is Mila in the corner. My name is Mila and I'm sitting in the corner. Being called Mila and sitting in the corner. Mila. I don't know if I'm saying Mila right. Yeah. You're still here. That's nice. Okay. I'll tell you what, I've got 5 minutes, okay? Five questions. What's my favourite song on the recorder? My favourite song on the recorder is Seren. What's the singer, the composer called? Oh, probably Greensleeves actually. 4 questions. Do all of my recorders have names? Not yet, no. Some of them do. 3 questions. 3 questions. That's a good question. Is the recorder your genuine instrument of choice, or was it for comedic purposes? A bit of both. Like I found that recorders are a nice, easy instrument to bring on at comedy shows. It's small, it's easy to carry, and it doesn't matter if I drop it or muck around with it. And people have a weird kind of nostalgia about it and think it's quite funny seeing an adult playing it, because people are not used to seeing an adult playing a recorder. But I didn't just do it for comedic purposes, because I like the recorder too, and I like playing it, and it's easy to play. So I guess the answer is no. I did it because it's a instrument I like, but I was aware that people would think it's funny. 2 questions. Can I name the ocarina Gavin? No, it's already Georgina. 2 questions. When you were in New Zealand, what was your favourite place? I liked Wenderholm National Park. Which is a little bit north of Auckland. Yeah, I'd say Wenderholm National Park. 1 question. Which one's better, recorder or flute? I think better is recorder or flute. Overall, the recorder or flute. 0 questions. Who's going to do the 0th question? Yeah, I'm not sure what this FNAF business is, but yeah, okay. 0th question. Who's going to ask the 0th question? Oh, I think I might have missed the question. I'm just going to scroll up the questions to see if there are any that are not about computer games. You heard a ghost in the background. One more question. Can I make a song with your name? Not this time, I don't really have enough time. Maybe another time I can do a little mini song, or you could book me on Cameo if you want me to write your proper song. What was your thought process when okay, I'll answer this one question. What was your thought process when making that song, or was it improv? All of the songs, I write them beforehand and I improvise some bits of them, which is usually the recorded solos. You know what though? I've got to go now, so thanks for coming along. It's been good. It's been nice. Thanks very much for the lovely gifts. It's appreciated. Do I need a haircut? I don't know, maybe. Hang on. See you later. Bye, everyone. 5, 4, 2, 3, 1. Blast off.